Hello kids, a very good morning to all of you. So kids, your class 3 and subject which we are going to study is maths. Okay kids, so we were doing chapter number 10, division. Now every one of you quickly go and get your maths observation book. In this you have to open page number 9494. Today kids we are going to do word problems. Okay, so come on, let's start. The first word problem is 120 children need to be seated in 8 mini buses. How many children can sit in mini bus? What is the question? That there are total 120 children. And how many mini buses are there? There are 8 buses. Now you have to find out that how many children can be seated in one bus. So how are you going to find out? When you divide 120 by 8. Okay, so how are you going to write the statements? Number of children is equal to 120. Number of buses is equal to 8. Number of children, that has to sit in each bus is equal to 120 divided by 8. When you divide 120 by 8, you get the answer 15. So your answer is 15 children. Okay kids. Now let's move on to sum number 14. 200 people are standing in a queue for elephant ride in a zoo. If an elephant carries 8 people, then how many elephants are required for riding all the 200 people at the same time? Now kids, what it is? There is a zoo. In zoo, there are 200 people. Now, one elephant can carry 8 people at a time. How many people? 8 people at a time for one round. The question is asking that how many elephants will be required to carry 200 people. So this how you are going to come to know when you are going to divide 200 by 8. So kids, this is the statement you have to write. Number of people is equal to 200. Number of people an elephant carries is equal to 8. Number of elephants required is equal to 200 divided by 8. So the answer is 25 elephants. Very good kids. Now let's move on to sum number 15. 144 children are sitting in an auditorium with 12 children sitting in each row. How many rows are there in auditorium? Kids, there is an auditorium which in that auditorium there are one row is there in which 12 kids can sit. And there are total 144 children. So you have to find out that there are how many rows in the auditorium. So number of children is equal to 144. Number of children in each row is equal to 12. Now you have to divide 144 by 12. So the answer you get is the total number of row is equal to 144 divided by 12. So the answer you will get is 12 rows. Understood? Okay kids. Now quickly let's move on to sum number 1616. 180 books were distributed among 6 children equally. How many books did each child get? How many books were left? Now kids, there were total 180 books. Okay. And how many kids were there? There were 6 children. Okay. So now this 180 books was equally divided amongst the 6 children. Okay. So how we are going to solve it? Yes, you have to divide number 180 by 6. So after dividing, you will get answer as 30. So this is the way you are going to write the statements. Number of books distributed is equal to 180. Number of children who received the book is equal to 6. Number of books that each child gets is equal to 180 divided by 6. Answer is 30 books. Now what is the second question? How many books were left? Kids, when you give 30 books to each kids, that means to 6 kids you have given 180 books. Now there is no book remaining. The books left is equal to 0. Okay. Now kids, let's solve the last sum. Shelly wants to arrange 234 books in 15 racks. How many books can be arranged in one rack? Will there be any spare books? If yes, then how many? Now Shelly wants to arrange books in a rack. There are how many racks? There are total 15 racks, and total number of books which she is going to arrange is 234. Now you have to divide 234 by 15. This is the way you are going to divide. After division, kids, you get quotient as 15 and the remainder as 9. So Shelly will be arranging 15 books in one rack, and the total number of spare books is equal to 9. So this is the way you are going to write the statement. Okay kids. Now after finishing this, then kids, you have to solve the MCQs. You have to solve the MCQs. Okay. So kids, now again go back and get your maths discovering book. In maths discovering book, open page number 126. Okay. Now kids, here there are fill in the blanks which you have to solve it. Division is the dash operation of multiplication. Inverse, very good. 0 divided by 4 is equal to 0, because any number divided by 0 is 0. Okay. 7 divided by 1 is equal to number itself. When a number is divided by 1, its answer is always the number itself. Now kids, let's look here. If 8 into 9 is equal to 72, then 72 divided by 9 is 8. Yes, very good. 23 divided by 23 is 1. When you divide the number by the same number, the answer is always 1. 0 divided by any number is equal to 0. 0 number divided by any number is equal to 0. Okay. Now kids, there are two sums in practice zone 7. You have understood the way we are going to solve the word problems. So these two word problems, you are going to solve it in your maths copy. I will be sending you the PDF of all the work of your book work done in your discovering book and in the observation book. All the book work PDF you will be getting it. Okay kids, with this we complete the chapter division. Okay, so I hope you have understood this chapter. For doing this chapter, you have to know your tables very well. So I request everyone to kindly learn and revise the tables from the prior chapter multiplication. Okay kids, bye for now. Now we will meet in a next class with some new interesting chapter. Bye bye. Take care.